Recording in progress.
Hello, coaches. Good morning. What a beautiful topic that we are uncovering today in this session. It's a topic that a lot of coaches, when they start to sell their offers, they feel stuck with. And the topic is
It's a topic that I love because I really wish that we had that information when we started, right?
what's the
Because-
topic?
Huh?
What's the topic?
Let's create some suspense. What's the best pricing for my coaching as a beginner? I love this topic because I really wish, as Mickey was saying before we starting this video, that to have that information, such a valuable information at my hands when I was starting, because there's so much misinformation out there. There's also so much resistance of certain people to give you details or like to help you with this, that this is a very important topic for us. So if you stay until the end of this session, you will know exactly how to determine the right price for your coaching in a way that you can sell it confidently, but most important, sustainably. All right? Okay,
Yeah.
but who we are, why you should listen to us. Let us tell you a little bit about us.
Yes, we are Miki and Juan. My full name is actually Michela. I am Italian and now we live in Brazil. He's Juan, my husband, and his full name is actually Juan Carlos,
Durán Balbuena Silva Ortiz.
but we call him Juan. And you can call me Miki. And if I have to choose 3 words to describe us, the 3 words would be family, coach, and business. ¿Por qué? Well, because the reason why we do everything that we do is for our family. Literally, for us, for our future kids, for our future grandkids.
Yeah.
We do it for my Italian family, the Colombian family. So family is the greatest value that we share, and it brings us here every single time.
Yeah.
And I am sure that we share this value with you guys. The second the second word that I would use is coach. Why? Because we're both certified coaches. Yeah. Juan got certified in 2000.
2021, and then in 2023 I had another one.
I got certified in 2023 with the J. Shelley Certification School. Amazing school. I loved it. And then I will use the word business. Why? Because the truth is that we have the coaching skills, we have the passion for helping others, and again, it's a second value that I'm sure we share with all of you. But it's also true that the moment that you go out there and you start to sell your coaching, and if you want to help others, you need to start to sell, because to serve, you need to sell.
Yeah.
Therefore, you have to create your own business. Besides the coaching business that we've been creating together as a family and as coaches in the past years, Juan and I have also our own previous experiences in business, because we both had our own consultancy company in China that we managed for many years. But then we felt the calling, like that was not the life that we wanted to live. But that's for another story. We're going to talk more about us.
Yeah, and you were mentioning that our desire of helping others, right? And so we are just like you. We are coaches, we are mentors that have this deep desire of helping people like you, and that we found a way to make this sustainable, and that's why we are called to share this with you all. So this is who we are, and let's start this with something really interesting.
Dig deeper into this great topic, which again, one more time, is what is the best pricing for my coaching as a beginner? And to start digging deeper into this question, and we're gonna tell you numbers at the end, so stay until the end because we're gonna give you real numbers. Let's explore together the limiting beliefs that coaches have on pricing. Okay, this is something that we saw, first of all, on ourselves when we started to work, but also working with hundreds of coaches in the past years, that when we start to think about, okay, what is the price that I should give to my offer, to my program, we all get to these 3 big limiting beliefs. Number 1 is the identity limiting belief. That sounds like, who am I to charge a lot? Who am I to charge? And who am I to charge a lot? The second one sounds like, I need more experience first. I need more certifications first. So you see, like, you have the limiting belief that the identity that you have today is not enough to start charging premium.
Yeah. And this is just because you are connecting just with that identity as a coach, and you are completely neglecting your identity as human. All the experiences, all the challenges that you overcame, right? All those things you are not connecting with your coaching, and that is
Yeah.
a big
Yeah.
mistake.
And we're talking about identity now because this is a topic that we discussed in our previous video, the one about imposter syndrome. If you haven't watched it yet, go and
Go
check it
back.
out because it's fire. The second limiting belief,
It's about ethics, right? Like,
Yeah.
charging high prices feels greedy, okay? Or coaching should be accessible to everyone.
yeah,
I want to tell you, this belief almost destroyed me. And today I'm not going to go a lot into details, but this is something that like I experience, and that I see a lot of coaches, that we feel like this resistance to charge more because we believe that we should make this accessible to everybody, that like everybody can have our presence, our time, and our energy. There are ways that you can do that even if you charge high tickets, right? For example, doing a video like this, you're having access to us, to our knowledge, right? And this is for free. I am not charging you anything for this, right? Maybe eventually this will become a course, I don't know, but for now it's completely accessible to everybody. Okay, so that idea that if I charge premium like prices doesn't make me accessible, that is a really big limiting belief. Number 3, Michelina.
the market. So we have limiting beliefs on the market. Nobody will pay me premium prices. I should start with cheap scatter sessions. I should start with cheap coaching packages. Why? Because we believe that the market, it's either saturated or will not welcome us. We have a too not enough experience to be in the market, and then we compare ourselves to others. We have a lot of limiting beliefs when it comes to the coaching market. Okay, do you resonate with any of these beliefs? I'm sure that you do. Don't forget that we always love to connect with you, so you can always text us at It's Juan and Miki on Instagram, because we read your messages, and this is why we're here, to connect with you all. If you have any of these limiting beliefs, share with us.
Yeah, and unfortunately, I would like to add something here, is that all these limiting beliefs are nourished by the market itself, by the industry itself, right? Because they tell you like, you need an ICC accreditation in order to charge premium. You need to have another certification to charge premium, right? Or if you have a teacher, probably they are not very open and they have a lot of resistance to share, like kind of like pricing with you, right? So really come back and explore these things. What have you listened, and the source of this? I think it's really important to start to overcome the limiting belief, like to know the source of it, all right? Because today we're going to tell you the truth about pricing, all right? And this is a big one, a really big one that I really want you to put it in your heart.
Absolutely. And the truth about pricing is that the clearer and faster you can solve the problem your clients want to solve, the higher the value. What does it mean? It means that you have a way, a method that solves the problem that your client is already looking for a solution out there, because all of our clients are already looking for a solution in this moment out there. Most likely they have already tried something. They are unsatisfied. So they have a strong urgency of solving that problem right now.
Yeah.
This is why, if you have a way, if you have a method that solves that problem and gives them that transformation that they are looking for and that they're willing to pay, okay, in a clear and fast way, of course, the higher the value of your program is perceived by your clients, therefore higher the price. Yeah?
Beautiful.
And that's why we need to talk. If we talk about value and we talk about the value of a program, we need to talk the valuable problem criteria. What does it mean?
Let's keep this open so you can
It means that we can talk about a valuable problem or a problem that is perceived as premium when it has a few characteristics that we are about to share with you. Number one.
Number one, that is expensive, all right, that has a high emotional and life cost for the client,
Totally.
right? So if the problem that you are going to solve like is expensive, or they are like losing money, or they could do a lot of money with this, right? Or they really feel drained, they are burnout, they are really tired, they really need to change this in order to have a better emotional state, then it's something that they perceive as an expensive because it's costing them something.
Yeah.
It's costing them time with their family, it's costing them money, it's costing them peace, it's costing them all these things that are very important in our lives.
Yeah.
Right?
So what is the cost of inaction for your clients?
Exactly.
If the cost of inaction of your clients is very high, it's very expensive,
Yeah.
your problem is premium. The second characteristic is urgent. As I was sharing before, it means that your clients in this specific moment as we talk are already out there searching for a solution.
Yeah.
Okay. If the problem is expensive, the solution that they're looking for most likely is not an ebook.
Yeah.
Why? Because your clients know that they have this problem, know that they want the transformation, they have really high consciousness, and they know that they need to put the work in order to get to point B. But they're already looking for that solution because the cost of inaction is expensive and urgent for them too.
Yeah.
And the third one?
Totally. This one is something that I love, that is solvable by you, right? That you are actually capable, of course, to solve that problem, right? And here we are going to share with you something that is very, very important very soon on how you can do that, all right? But it is very important that you actually have the capacity to solve. Now you might think like, oh no, like I am a terrible coach, I am like an imposter, how in the earth I'm going to, right? Be able to solve this type of problem to your people. If you feel that voice, we really suggest you to go back to the second video that we recorded about the imposter syndrome. All right, beautiful. So let's keep going. And now, Michelina, I know that you love this part.
And now we start to talk about the soul program. Why? Because we believe, it's not just believe, we know that the soul program is the way to give the valuable transformations to your clients. What is a soul program? Okay, a soul program is a program, of course, a coaching program, your coaching program, that turns your coaching skills and experiences, everything that you got in your accreditations, in your degrees, in your masters, in your accreditations, everything that you already have, plus your story as the human being that you are. So everything that you lived, your scars, your past experiences, more than everything that you lived, is everything that you have healed already. Okay, because God gave you experiences,
Yeah, to put at the service of others,
to
no?
put in the service of others.
Yeah.
A soul program, though, is not just like, okay, I put my coaching skills and my story together and this is it. No, you create also structured transformation for your clients, combining these two characteristics together. Okay, because structure creates transformations and transformations justify pricing.
Yeah.
What does it mean?
Hey, it means, for example, that let's say you are selling scatter sessions and you have like a coaching package of 5 or 10 sessions, right? Like if you are not very clear in the journey that they have to take, and soon we're going to talk about the elements of a soul program, you can end up like coaching people about everything in their lives, right? I see some coaches, for example, that the first exercise that they do is the wheel of life. So if the wheel of life says that in relationship is not very good, let's focus in relationship. But if in the other one maybe the spirituality is not good, let's focus in spirituality. It's not like this. A soul program has and solves a specific problem for a specific type of people, and it creates a structure, a method that lead that person to the transformation. right? And that transformation is the one that justifies the pricing, all right?
By the way, I was giving the wheel of life in the first session years ago when I didn't have my
Yeah?
soul program. See.
I was talking about you secretly. I didn't.
I was doing that.
Before entering in the three elements of the SOL program, we want to share with you something really important. That is that you need to choose a market that people already spend money, because this is a very important criteria that you also need to evaluate, because we all have beautiful and amazing experiences in different areas of our lives, right? But there are perhaps some areas that people who are not very willing to spend money, right?
Totally.
So why this is so important, that you need to find a strongest coaching niche that fall under three core human drivers, okay? Which are they? Number one, be very attentive. We are giving you information that is gold, like sometimes people pay thousands of dollars for this. Number one, wealth. Okay, so what does it mean? Everything connected with money, with career, with business, with financial growth fall under the wealth,
Yeah.
right?
Category.
So if your program is connected with this, beautiful.
You have market.
You have market, right? Number two,
It's health. What does it mean? Physical, mental, emotional well-being.
yeah,
Okay. And number three, can you guess it?
relationships.
Relationship.
Okay, so everything that is connected with love, family, social connection, spirituality, sex, right?
Yes.
Here also, of course, we include the relationship with itself, right? Not just the relationship with others. So
Yeah.
everything connected, for example, with personal growth, all these things will be in like for yourself.
Yeah. Guess in which category we are. You can write in the comment.
Yeah.
And we just gave you something extremely important, because if you choose to work, and not because you choose, but you feel, you see your life, you see your experience that you lived, and you find that you're really compelled working one of these three big areas, you have niche, you have market.
Yeah, totally. Beautiful. Okay, so let's go. What are you laughing, Michelina? What is the... what is... I am a joke for you.
No, because you're never organized, and you start to be organized now that you have to close everything today.
I want people to have this...
He's never disorganized in his life. Now he is.
I need to pretend in front of people.
Just in front of you guys.
All right, these elements, I want you to really pay attention to them, because will allow your program to have a logic, your program to have the capacity to actually create that transformation, right? And of course, because we're talking about pricing, will allow you to charge very good premium prices, all right?
So each and every soul program has these three elements. Doesn't matter which market you are in, doesn't matter which niche you choose, every single soul program has them, all of them. And what we're giving you here today is extremely important, because if you already have your program, now you're going to have a soul program, and you can check if you have these three elements, so you know that you can start to charge premium.
Yeah.
If you are about to create your own program, keep in mind that every single program that comes from the soul and has the potential of charge premium prices has these three elements. And the first one is the journey. What is the journey? It means that you have a clear step-by-step that takes your clients from point A to point B. Because again, we said that what they want is transformation, and transformation is what makes your program valuable. Okay? Yes, Mickey, but you tell me that I need to have a step-by-step about the ICF and AC and all the schools and accreditation tell me that I should not lead the client. It's true. It's true. We're not telling you here you go ahead and you lead your client, meaning that you will not tell your clients at session 6 in this step you will feel angry, and we are going to work on anger on this specific moment. Because the emotions that they will bring throughout the journey, the feelings that we have, also some of the challenges that they will have will vary. What will stay the same is the journey itself.
Yeah.
So I always give the example of losing weight, okay? I know that to lose weight, I need to go on calories deficit. I need to know that I need to eat more proteins. And I need to know that I need to start to move my body. Okay. Are there different programs out there, different step by step? Absolutely. You can choose the one that works best for you. And when you lose weight, maybe in the first week you start to lose very good. The second week you are blocked. The third week you block again. And then all of a sudden, when the plateau is finished, you lose a lot of kilos.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're not leading the client, but you are guiding them through the process of losing weight. And you need to know what's going to happen when they hit the plateau.
Yeah. No, and also, for example, in the coaching industry and ICF, they also tell you like, okay, you can do a coaching plan. So you have the discovery call, the people sign, and like, this is the coaching plan. It's the same. Like that is the traditional way. The new way is that you focus in one type of person and you solve one specific problem, right? So you know so much the people that you are working with, your avatar, that you know exactly what is going to be the journey. That is the difference here. Right? It's the same. So it is very important that you start to think in these terms, right? The second one is the experience. What is the experience, Michelina?
Okay, they start the journey with you. They want to get to that transformation, but what's going to happen from point A to point B? What are the experiences that they're going to have with you? Meaning, what kind of sessions are you going to have with them? Are they going to be online? Offline? What kind of support are you going to give them? Do they have access to you through a WhatsApp group? Do they have access to you only by email? Do you provide a group, a community with other students, with other clients that you have? So, and I'm just stating a few possibilities that you have to give you the idea of what the experience is. So it's literally what they experience working with you through the journey. Yeah. Practically. We're not talking about feelings, like practically what you're going to give them to feel supported. Yeah. The third element is
the amplifiers. I love this one, so
I was about to say, this is your favorite, so you go ahead.
So let's put the example that Miki was giving about the plateau, right? When you arrive to the plateau. You, in your knowledge as a coach, you know that this person will arrive to the plateau. So it's kind of like a roadblock, right? We can say that. It's a roadblock on the journey from point A to point B. And because you know your clients so much, you have so much deep knowledge and understanding of everything that they live through the journey and before the journey. So you are able to sit down and start to understand what are the tools, the structure, the accountability, whatever it is that your client is going to need when they arrive to the roadblock. So if I arrive to a plateau, probably I'm like, I feel super frustrated because everything was going so well, right? So probably I need more community. I need somebody that tells me like, hey, I relate with you, because I also had that experience that I arrived to the plateau and it was around 1-2 weeks. I'm talking nonsense because I don't know. I'm just giving you an example for, right? And then I kept going, I didn't give up, and then eventually I kept losing weight, right? So you need to have these roadblocks in mind, what they are going to experience in their journey, so you can provide a better and more powerful transformation journey to them. Okay?
See, I want to add something, okay? It's not that you sit down one day and be like, okay, client fulano. I understood that here in Brazil they call it fulano. We call it pinco palo in Italiano.
In Colombia también.
Fulano
Fulano de tal.
Fulano de tal. We call him pinco palo, but I like fulano more. Fulano comes, and Fulano is gonna have a roadblock at session 8, so I will potentially give this to him. And then Fulano B is gonna come and is gonna have a roadblock at session 10, so maybe to him I will give another tool. So this is not about doing the amplifiers for every single client that you're gonna have. You know your client, your soulmate client so well, and you know the transformation that they want so well, and you know your journey so well from point A to point B, also because you lived it, you experienced it, that you know that 95% of your clients are going to hit a roadblock in session 10.
Yeah.
So they all will receive that specific tool that's going to help them overcome that obstacle.
Yeah.
So it's not random, it's structured.
So, for example, let us give you an example for our program. We know certain things for sure. Number one, that our soulmate client, our students, they will face a lot of problems, well, like having, like exploring and researching about the avatar, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we give them extra tools to be able to connect more with the avatar. We also know that, for example, when they are going to start to create content,
Mm-hmm.
right? There's so much resistance. There's so much overwhelmed with all the things that they need to do. So we created a
30 days calendar.
a tool to support them. We know that our clients really face a lot of problems while selling, so we create a package of tools that serve them, okay, when they are going to face the sales. So for example, a pitch deck, what kind of messages they can send, right? How to deal with objections. So we already know what our client needs. And this you need to implement the same in your program, all right?
See. And they are the same for all of our students. So it's not
Exactly.
that Fulano A is going to get it, Fulano B,
No.
no. They all get the same.
They all get the same.
So now that you know that you need the journey, the experience, the amplifiers, you can go and check your program and see if you already have it. If you're going to structure your own soul program, you need to know that you need to bring this element. But now we are moving towards the end of this session. And the topic was, what is the best pricing for my coaching as a beginner? Then, okay, Miki, Juan, so
How much?
how much should I charge? Now, how much should I charge?
No, wait a second. Let's give a little bit the suspense because we are going to give you something that also is very valuable to contemplate this. So, if you're coaching, okay, let's kind of like sum up all the sessions so you are sure that you can charge what we are going to tell you, all right? Number one, if your program solve a real problem, okay, as the one that we mentioned through the session, if your program targets wealth, health, or relationships, okay, if has urgency and perceived value, okay, and if it includes a structured transformation journey, if it includes your own methodology to take clients from point A to point B, a good starting point should be, are you guys ready? Are you ready?
See.
At least $2,000 for 12 sessions in a 3 months coaching program.
You said coaching program, you didn't say coaching package, huh?
Yeah.
This is not $2,000 for a random coaching package.
Yeah.
The difference is that a program has a structured transformation journey.
You create your methodology basically.
A coaching package doesn't. So you just sell sessions without really knowing where you're going and what's going to happen in the next session.
Yeah.
For that one, we don't even tell you how much you should charge because you shouldn't have coaching packages.
Yeah.
But when you create, and I don't even say if anymore, because I know that you all will create your own soul program. When you create your soul program that has all the characteristics that we gave you throughout the full session, you should start to charge at least $2,000 for a 3 months program working with you. Okay. Is it too much? Is it too low? I don't know. Like, how many years did it take you to heal all your scars? How much money did you invest to become the experienced coach that you are today?
Yeah.
Like, what is the value of all your coaching experiences and human experiences? If you think about all of that, is $2,000 a lot? Plus, you're giving real, long-lasting, life-changing transformations to your client.
Yeah.
You're solving big problems.
One question that I really like with a mentor that we had in the past that he asked us is like, would you pay that money for your own self when you were in that situation, right? And if the answer is yes, right? If you say, I will definitely not pay, then think about another thing, because you really need to be sure. You really need to connect. You really need to love your program, your soul program. If not,
No one else will.
no one else will, you know. It can be the programs of the programs, but if you are not in love with it, then there's nothing that you can do. And in that case, you won't have market, you won't be able to charge premium, you won't be able to make it as a coach. Okay, so
This is the end.
yeah,
This is the end of this another beautiful and amazing session.
yeah.
But before we close and we say goodbye to all of you guys, we have 2 invitations for you. The first one is check out our next episode, which is going to be about niche, the famous niche. Everybody talks about it, even in coaching schools, but no one talks about how to niche down without limiting opportunities and thinking about your soul too.
Yeah.
So
And the
that's going to
other
be
one-
our next episode.
Yeah, it
The
will be
invitation?
online next week. And if you also want to check out the previous one where we talk about the imposter syndrome, right, or how to find clients without feeling salesy, right, you can go ahead and go back and enjoy those contents as well. And the other invitation that we have is to book a free consultancy call with us. In this call, you will identify the exact clients you are meant to serve.
Yeah, we'll do it together.
In this call, you will understand if you can turn your knowledge, your passion, your experience as a coach, right, into a program that you can charge at least $2,000. And you will get a clear sales strategy that fits you, so you can start and go ahead to take actions, right? So DM us, each one and Mickey, the word call, and we will send you the link to book your call. So this was it for this week. We are so happy, we are so excited, and
See you next
see
week.
you next week. Ciao, ciao.